Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. Bitcoin has grown to 100,000. That does make sense for a normal bull market. Okay, that's a 2.5x or 2x from here of what it should do. Is it likely to work well? Yes, Bitcoin will be worth between 500,000 and 1 million by the end of 25. Is that crazy? It's possible. Make a plan and write it down first. You will go crazy in the middle of a crypto bull market, so write it down. This crypto opportunity is the best big picture chance you'll ever have. This type of product has done the best of all time. It won't go on forever, but there is a very good chance that the next 2 years will bring in a lot of money that will change your life. So I believe ETH does better than Bitcoin. To sum up, Bitcoin goes up. ETH does better than Bitcoin. Solana does better than ETH. And something else will be the rocket ship that Solana was last cycle. Raoul starts with a strong. I think so. By the end of the year, Bitcoin might be worth $100,000. This prediction is based on how the market has behaved in the past. During bull cycles, prices often go up by a lot. Raoul agrees that Bitcoin could go even higher, like to $500,000 to $1 million by the end of 2025, but he thinks that these unlikely events are less likely to happen. He thinks there is an 80% chance that Bitcoin will hit between $150,000 and $300,000 by the end of this cycle. Raoul stresses how important it is to have a clear plan for your investments. He tells buyers to write down their plans and stick to them, especially when the market is going through emotional highs and lows. Raoul stresses how important it is to be consistent, no matter if you decide to average in over a few months or spend a large sum all at once. He warns people not to sell in a panic during drops, which are normal and can even be good times to buy. Take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and set your alerts to receive more videos like this. You can also watch our other videos about cryptocurrencies and digital assets in general. Please share your thoughts and comments in the part below. For the channel's growth, everything you do is very helpful for the YouTube system. Thanks, and have fun with the movie. Up to $100,000. That does make sense for a normal bull market. Okay, that's 2x from here or 2x from here. Because it doesn't seem impossible, I've also been saying that this could be a pretty big bubble cycle, whether it starts at the top or the bottom. Does everything happen this year? Or does it really go over like some of the other rounds did? That seems possible here. We will just have to wait and see how it goes. Is it going to work? Yes, of course. Could it be crazy that by the end of 25 Bitcoins, there will be 1 million to 500,000? It's possible. Though I think that's only a 20% chance. Yes, the 60% chance is probably between 150 and 300,000, and the 80% chance is probably somewhere in between. Okay, that's why I don't believe it, but let's check it out. It depends on how much cash we expect to come into the loop. There is a lot to show. It's an idea or argument. And this isn't the exact code for everything. As far as we can tell, it's a code that blocks most of the release. So I believe ETH does better than Bitcoin. It goes up then. ETH does better than Bitcoin. Solana does better than ETH. Next, something else will be like Solana last time, who was a rocket shit. Who knows? Who is it, Celestia? Is it one of those that everyone else gets but us? I'm not sure. So something will do much better than Solana. But I believe Solana is the most important player for this run. But Ethereum will do very well for people who don't like Solana. It will do even better than Bitcoin, which is going to do very well. Make a plan and write it down first. You will lose it if you don't write it down during the crypto bull market. You might have thought, okay, I need to average in over the next 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, or just do it now. I don't care about any of those. It doesn't matter. It'll go back up, even if it drops 30%, which happens all the time. Don't worry about where you get it or how much it costs. Then write down, I expect and will be grateful every time I have a 35% correction on route. I might be able to get some more too. That would make me happy because it would get it out of the way and let us move on. I like them because they make me feel like I have stuff right next to them. Come on, let's go further. So be ready for that. Your friend is making more money because he bought a Toad meme that has gone up 57x and is now looking through car ads. Don't give in to your FOMO. It says don't do that, do what you want to do. It should be around 80% of the main assets. You learned about a new currency that you think will be the next big thing, but it's not the main asset. That's not a very good thing. That belongs in your 10% bucket. Who knows? Maybe it's Bitcoin, Solana, and some other coins like XRP or something else. 10 people make up a very large group. The index for Bitwise doesn't have it. do not worry with it. It's easy. If not, put it in the 10% bucket. If there is no FOMO, there is no power. I agree, Stan Druckermiller. Get it if you think you're Stan Druckermiller. You're not, though. Being the stupid person who buys and holds is the easy way. In an asset market that does about 140% a year on average, this is the best way to make money. There is nothing else you need to do. There is no need for power. You don't need to worry about other stupid things. Do that right now. Also, watch out that you don't lose your coins. That's the last thing. You've gone a little right, brought the right distribution of assets. You're being careful. The FOMO is being filtered out. You're having fun with your DGEM work. You don't have any power. Then all of a sudden you realize you're on a stupid Thai exchange that goes down. You think, oh crap, I just lost everything. Raoul tells people about the risks of leverage and FOMO, fear of missing out. When dealing with leverage, you can lose a lot of money, especially since the cryptocurrency market is so volatile. He says not to use any kind of debt and not to let friends or trends make you spend in things that haven't been proven to work. Another important piece of advice Raoul gives is to make sure that your crypto is safe. He talks about how he lost money when a brokerage went bankrupt and stresses how important it is to use safe wallets and platforms. He says that you should have more than one bag for different reasons and never keep all of your money in one place. This makes it less likely that you will lose everything in a hack or trade failure. That's the other risk you face, so no matter what kind of record device you use, you need to make sure that's taken care of too. Another one with money in it. Oh look, there's a mince of some new amazing thing is another way to mess things up. Quick, put my wallet on. It looks like my wallet is empty. It's really easy to stop. When you have a ledger, you have, say, 3 or 4 different accounts inside it. One is the person you let that kind of crap happen to. Nothing valuable is in it. You send money in and exchange it for something else. Then you have one where you sell or buy assets, which you move to a keeping wallet that doesn't really hold your important assets. Finally, you put your important stuff in a third wallet. Just don't mix it all together into one big soup and then quickly decide you want that free JPEG, and before you know it, all of your hard-earned savings are gone at the end of 2025, just when you think you're about to buy a house. This crypto opportunity is the best big picture chance you'll ever have. This type of product has done the best of all time. It won't go on forever, but there is a very good chance that the next 2 years will bring in a lot of money that will change your life. Most people who are young, have property, and are straddling with school loans are living in Koh Samui or somewhere else because they can't really settle down. All of these friends of mine are now 35 or 36 years old and have kids. They're like, shit, how are we going to pay for our kids' school fees? I was barely able to pay for the house. Everything like that. Right now is the chance. Now is your chance to make real money. For that reason, I really want to keep it straight. Because let's be honest, the more people we can get into this new banking system, help us build it and make money from it, the better. We also get to skip the organizations. Since 2016, you've been in the lead for BlackRock. No way that doesn't happen. All the venture capitalists and wealthy people have already gotten ahead of you by the time Facebook's shares go public. It's not like that. All of that cash will come into this area.